Hello guys, we went out a morning last week and did a little experiment to see how many species of bird we could see in 1 hour. It was a beautiful morning, the moon was fantastic and there was an absolutely stunning sunrise which soon clouded over to give us a grey morning. But what an amazing start. So the first species we saw was a Greyle Goose, a lone Greyle Goose. We get hundreds of these around in the spring and summer, breeding and hatching goslings, but this one was on its own. The rest of them had left. They spend the winter in other lakes in southern England, but not on this one. The second species we saw was this beautiful little tufted duck. This is a male. And here's a male and a female. We get hundreds of these around on the lake this time of year. And here's a Potard, a fairly infrequent visitor. And this strange creature is a cormorant. Cormorants breed around the lake and they're here throughout the year. And here are a pair of mallards. A grey heron, very common here, and they do breed here too. And here's a magpie. Now this is quite an unusual sight. It's a gadwall. There's a Canada goose and a bird I can't quite identify yet. There's two mute swan cygnets and a flock of lapwing. Now there's two of those unidentified birds, but it's a female goosander or common merganser. Actually there's two of them. Actually there's three of them. And that looks like a single male in the distance. There's a young great crested grebe in winter plumage. Oh, and it's wonderful to see these guys back. This is two female Goldeneye back for the winter. You can see why they're called Goldeneye. The males will soon be following. There's a few Canada geese in the river meadow. The cows will soon be leaving the meadow. The river is looking quite benign. We've had no big floods yet this year. There's a carrion crow and a pair of wood pigeons. And here is a beautiful little egret. getting photobombed by a moorhen. This is a blackheaded gull in winter plumage. More Canada geese, and an absolutely gorgeous mute swan Signet. About 20 swans have moved in on this small lake. There's usually a pair here through the summer. They're still here, but they've been completely invaded. This Signet has flown in from elsewhere with its parents. It's a lot more mature than the Signets we have with our resident pair here. And there's some early territorial disputes going on. Here's a pair of carrion crows. And a real special treat. This is a sparrowhawk flying over. And our final species on our little hour wander is a beautiful little blue tit. So 21 species in an hour wasn't bad. We didn't see any robins or blackbirds or thrushes or jackdaws, which we normally do, but yeah, it was not bad hour wander. I'm just starting to edit our mute swan update for 2023. It's been another amazing year. We've learned a lot more about our 2 swan pairs that we've got around here, so if you're interested in that video is going to be coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks. Hope you've enjoyed this one, guys, and if you have, just consider maybe subscribing if you haven't already. If you have already, thanks so much for watching. It's lovely to speak to you all on the comments. So we'll see you next time.